What's up, YouTube? It's Dean from MidRangeGame here, and today me and Brent are about to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, telling you why our picks are the right picks. Let's get it. All right, Brent, with game one of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight, we're about to do our picks for the entire series and then tell you why those are going to come true. So who do you got for the series?
I got to go with the green guys, going with the Boston Celtics. Who you taking?
I have the Heat because, they knocked out Giannis pretty easily, and I have them in 6. How many games do you have this going?
I would say 6, but I'm gonna go 7.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me, we're gonna go 3 reasons why we think our pick is gonna be correct. Brent, what's your first reason?
My first reason is Kemba Skywalker.
Oh, okay. All right. Why?
This guy in there. It's because though Toronto zoned him down and they D'd him down pretty good, Kemba Walker is there for a reason. And he is if you listen to the pod, he is my key to their success. And I believe that if Kemba Walker gets going and starts attacking the basket, get that jumper flowing like butter.
That's $68.
It's like butter, baby.
There ain't much the Heat can do about it because the Celtics have too many other weapons. That you can't just focus on one guy. They don't have one guy. They have like 3 guys at least. So Kemba Walker gonna go nuts.
All right.
That's all we need. That's all they need there.
My reason, number 1 reason that the Heat are gonna win this series in 6 is that the Celtics suck at shooting the ball.
Jaylen Brown for 3. Way off.
So right now, Tatum's going off, right? 41% from 3. Guess who their number 2 3-point shooter is?
Out to Smart for 3. Missed everything.
If Marcus Smart is your second best 3-point shooter, you are in trouble, my friend. And the Heat, on the other hand, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people shooting over 38% from 3. So I think the 3-point ball is here to stay, and the Celtics don't have it, and the Heat do. All right, Brent, number 2 reason why your Celtics are going to beat the Heat. What do you got?
My number 2 reason is kind of like your number 1, depending on the other team playing differently. I believe that Hero and them are overachievers. So my number 2 is defense. Get in those young guys' head. They've never been in this situation before, and you got to get up in their face.
Between these teams, and right there, the physicality, the stare down. I think Hansbrough picked on the wrong guy.
Be a little gnat in their ears, put pressure on them to where the shots they're taking aren't easy. No open shots. You get on them, and there's a specific person that the Celtics have that can be a pest on defense. It is Sir Marcus Smart.
It's by him, Tatum, no! And it's into the hands of Siakam. Here comes Powell. Powell with Smart defending. Oh, it's blocked by Smart. What a play!
All right. Don't put Marcus Smart on Jimmy Butler. You let Jaylen Brown and Tatum defend Butler, especially Jaylen Brown. He's a good defender. You put Marcus Smart on Hero and the other guy and let him just be him. Let him flop and fall all over when they try to shoot jump shots and they're like, I didn't foul him. And he's like, he's on the ground holding his face like he got blood. Let him do all that stuff that he does and get those guys flustered. And I believe that will get their heads out of the game. Key to success for the Celtics.
All right, I actually love that was your number 2, because my number 2 is that there is no home court advantage. And what I mean by that is none of these role players have to deal with the Boston crowd. And you mentioned the young guys, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero. They are balling, right? And Hero is doing some major stuff in crunch time. The fact that there's no away jitters, right? Because a lot of times in the playoffs, especially, your role players don't necessarily come through on the road like they do at home. There is no home. There is no road. It's just the bubble, and them boys are balling. So that's my number 2 reason, that there is no home court and that the younger guys don't seem to have anything to be afraid of. All right, Brent, time for our third reason that our picks, my pick, is going to be correct. What do you got? What's your third reason that the Celtics are going to beat the Heat?
My numero tres reason is Jason Tatum.
They have a kick in him. Tatum goes right by Siakam for the finish.
I know Jimmy Butler is what we call top 20 player or whatever. Jason Tatum, when he's rolling, probably the best player in this series.
I would agree.
His height, he's grown since he's been since he's gotten the NBA. They say he's about 6'8" with no shoes on. The guy is shooting the lights out, like you said, 40%. Your pick is depending on Jason Tatum not playing as well as he played in the last series. But what if he does play as well as he did and Kemba steps up? I believe that Jason Tatum still keep that wet jumper, shoot it, then his penetration and dish skills, because he has to draw attention, I think that will open up for the rest of the players. Hayward, they've already announced that he's not going to play at least the first game. He's probably going to miss another couple games. Right. So they don't have to shoot 3-pointers, but just Tatum drawing attention, Kemba out there drawing attention, I believe gives them the best chance. So Tatum, need him facilitating a little more and let the chips fall, and I think that he'll give the Heat some issues, especially if they try to play zone on them. All right. Which they will.
So my third reason to counter that is that look at who they took out, right? Everybody had the Bucks penciled in to go to the finals.
Nope.
And the Heat took them out in 5 games. Their defense and depth was the reason for that. And the Celtics, they are only playing 7 guys, right? They are really limited, and they hope Hayward comes back. But they don't have the depth that the Heat has. And the Heat have 2 different kinds of depth. They have the young guns, which I already mentioned, but they also have the old cats. They have Crowder. They have Iggy, guys that understand in crunch time where they need to be on the floor. So I think with that, coupled with their defense and not having to run their guys into the ground, plus my prediction from earlier about them taking out the Bucks, is why I think the Heat will upset the Celtics. I guess it is an upset, right? Because the Celtics are the higher seed. The Heat are going to upset the Celtics. Either way, we're just hoping for an amazing series. Brent, I can't wait for tonight. But they're not the only game that is on tonight. Okay, Brent, bonus time. After game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, we have game 7 between our local Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles overrated Clippers. At least that's what the media is doing to them. They are destroying them. Game 7s are the best thing in sports. Who do you have going to face the Lakers?
I gotta go with the Clippers like I did on the pod. I'm not gonna just waver. I'm on tape saying it already. Yeah. So clutch man Kawhi Leonard is gonna have to pull out the win for them. He took 39 shots last year when they had to beat Philly on that miracle bounce jumper that he had. Yeah. He took 39 shots that game. So Kawhi may just have to do it tonight.
Yeah,
I want the Nuggets to win.
Okay, there's the heart. Okay, so here's the deal. Full disclosure, I have a video ready, or all the pre-work done ready for the Battle of LA, right? Lakers, Clippers, ready to go. I think Denver's going to win. I think Denver is going to ruin all that pre-work that I had ready to go, right? But not only just because it's 2020 and that's something that would happen this year.
That's true.
But I think Denver is just playing relaxed. Now, they can't go down by 20 in the first half like they've been doing, or close to 20 in the first half, and expect to come back. But I think if they're within 10 at halftime, I think they can really do this. I'm going with Denver to ruin all my pre-work so that we have to do it all over again. But you know what? I'm ready for it. Let's go. Let's go Nuggets, man. Let's go.
Let's go Nuggets. I'm going for the Clippers, but let's go Nuggets.
All right. All right, guys. That's it for us today. We appreciate you tuning in and watching. You heard our picks for the Eastern Conference Finals. You heard who we have for tonight. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you click that subscribe button. It only takes a second. Hit the bell notification. And you know what? Give us a thumbs up. Comment below. I know you disagree with one of us, right? So comment below. Tell us what you think. Definitely Brent. But that's it for us. We love you guys. Brent, what's our outro, man? What you got?
Since I believe the Heat are overachieving, I pulled out a wise quote from the show Psych. It says, just because you put syrup on something, don't make it pancakes.
I like it. You're getting better at this, man. You're getting better at this. All right, guys, we're out. Take it easy.